What is going on, guys? It's Sir Raptor Hacks with my first ever video on my YouTube channel, my new one, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a really quick and easy intro that you just saw, just like the one in the beginning of the video. So first off, go up to the top, the second over to the right, hold down your mouse and click text, open it, type in whatever you want in the text box. You do not need to put in bold because the text we're using, which is impact, does not have a bold font. As soon as you click that, I would suggest putting it in the middle because making the text in the middle makes it just easier. Add horizontal spacing, make it about 5 centimeters. Don't make it too much, just about 5 is good. Then you want to click on the cube, hold it down, get extrude. Make sure the text is below the extrude, but make sure the arrow is facing down so they're connected. Make the depth about 60 centimeters on the text. Then go over to, I believe it's null object, but I think I forgot in this point of the video. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so you go over to create object and go to null, drag extrude up to null again, like you did with the text. Open null, and you don't do anything with the null. You just leave it how it is. And then you, as I was thinking, you go to MoGraph, fracture, bring null under fracture, and click on fracture. Click on fracture, okay. And then go to mode, explode segments, and that is all for fracture. Then we go to, at this point in the video, I forgot how to open up random, and I had to search for it, and I believe I stopped the video and redid it. There it is, yeah. Random, bring fracture under random, just like for all the others. Open up random, open up the random part, unclick position, click rotation, scroll down until you see the 3 different angles. At this point, the easiest way to do it, type in 200 frames, just so you have the entire space already laid out for you when you're deciding to render your video. It's easier, so then you can have the full amount of spins in your text. So right here, I'm trying to figure out how to place each marker because apparently I forgot. But it's really easy. This tutorial is not long at all, and it makes a really nice intro for how quick it is. I've looked up hundreds of tutorials, and I've kind of combined some, made my own, and I figured that this one still is the easiest one that I've made and the quickest, especially for a beginner intro. It does have some little setbacks about it, but overall it's a really good beginning intro for a new channel, or even an old channel that's looking for a new one. Right here, I actually had to go back to extrude because I forgot to import the flat caps, so make sure you go back to extrude, go to caps, and then click flat cap for both. Then go back up to random, click on parameter, and then go down to the degrees. Type in, come on, keep going. Oh, make sure you click rotation in the bottom right here, or else your text will not rotate. If you do not click that, it will just stay the same the entire video of your intro. So make sure you click that rotation, and make sure you click the little plus sign next to it if you saw me click that. Then for these, make sure it's 300, 200, and 100. And then scroll again. I would suggest you keep the segment difference, like I have it, is 40 frames. Keep either the same or start high and then proceed to go lower. Sorry for that delay right there. Continuing on with the rotation, alternate between 300, 200, and 100. Make sure you do not do what I did and accidentally put 300 degrees in two different spots in a row, or else it would just stay all discombobulated and rotated. Change it back to 0, 0, 0 every other one, so you add the spinning effect. The closer you put them together, the faster they will spin. The farther you put them away, the slower they will spin, because it's a selected 200 frame, so it only has a certain amount of time to spin. Keep doing that. For this one I used selected increments and I kept it the same, so I didn't change it. I didn't change the space in between, but if you make it say go from 50 to 90, so you're going lower frame space every time, you actually make the spins appear faster in the screen. So you could do that. You can make it go slower, faster, just depending where you want to put the frame rates. Make sure they're all 0, 0 at 200, because you don't want your intro to end all messed up. Right here I checked and I was like, why didn't it change? And I was like, oh, I messed up, but that's alright. Something I can learn from. I played it, made sure it was good. And this is just like my real intro for my channel. Obviously this is my first video, but I just got an Elgato capture card, so I'm going to be making a lot of videos soon. I just wanted to make this video because when I was looking for tutorials for intros, they're all really outdated. I could not find really any for R15. So I know a lot of people have been asking on those old videos for new intros. So I decided to make one. So right here, the random effect is done. I go to, not there, you go to cube, the blue cube, open up plane, take the width, don't right click, just regular click, make it 10,000, except for right here I make it 1,000 on accident. I didn't notice that. So I go back and fix it. So right here I change it to 10,000. You do not need to make it like 1 million. It's not necessary. It just takes longer to render when you make the plane too wide. Right here, change your camera angle around so you can see the your title, your text perfectly. Make sure you do not see any gray in the background at all, because you will see black if you render it. So right here, I made sure there's no black. There's none. So I'm done with the plane. So now you're gonna add a light. The light adds right there, and you're gonna want to go down to not type, shadow, soft. And right here, this is how you get a nice shadow in your intro. You can apply this to if you ever do another intro, make sure you just add a shadow. Looks really nice. I was having a big problem moving this light around for some reason. I could not figure out why I couldn't move it. I kept messing up. It turned out really bad. And I just had to keep working at it. The lights are really nice in this game because they're on a fixed plane. So you can just move them up, down, left, right, back and forth. Really easy. But for some reason I could not get this. I believe it's because I didn't move it back far enough in the beginning. So right here I noticed that the shadows went straight up for some reason. I did not like that at all. And then I tried moving it down, and I put the light below the plane completely. And I was like, what is going on? Why is my light just not working at all? So I just turned the camera ring around. I saw that it was in the plane. I backed it up to right there, moved it up, put it right in the middle. I would suggest right in the middle, but if you would like a sideways shadow, you can do that. I saw the render looked a lot better, and I turned the camera angle around, put it in front, re-rendered it right here. Make sure you adjust your camera angle right there. You can actually, in the top left where you see the plus button, the yellow plus button that's highlighted blue, if you go to the circle and you click on that, you can adjust the angle of your text, but I didn't do that because it looked fine for me. So right here, the shadow's good. Double click on the bottom, double click that, double click the white, and if you just want one color, just click say red. You're like, okay, I just want red. You're done. If you want like a gradient, like a fade into a second color, go down to gradient, double click the gradient, double click this little black arrow, say you want red, hit OK, click that, click the other white one, move it over to say blue, click the blue, hit OK, and there you go. There's your red to blue. For some reason the color on this one makes the text look like a camo type. See right here, I was like, what the heck? It turns really like a wacky color, but it looks pretty cool to me. I thought it looked pretty cool, especially for like a crazy intro with the rotations. And then for some reason the text turned purple and black, and I didn't know. I have no clue why. It turns purple and black sometimes. I don't. Maybe it's just the color I chose. Like right here, when it's not moving, it's purple and black, but it doesn't end up like that. And then right here, I was really confused why everything was black. And apparently my plane got reset to 400 and my light's shadow got turned off, and I don't know. I really don't know why. If you want to tell me, I'd really appreciate it, because I don't know what the heck happened. It just changed. I tried redoing this color thing, but I decided to just keep it purple to black. I don't know what happened to it. I was like, you know what, just forget it. We'll just keep it at purple and black. And then make sure your render settings are, you can change these, but mine has a pixel. I can only go up to 800 by 600. Go to manual on frame range. Make sure you go 0 to 201. So you go, or 202, you go one past the one on your frame. Go to save. You have to save as an AVI movie unless you have a Mac, and you can save it to QuickTime Player. Keep all those the same. X that out. X that out. Re-render it. And right here I noticed that the plane was all messed up. I was like, what is going on? So I clicked on the plane. I noticed that the size got reset to 400 for some reason. So I rechanged it to 10. Rechanged that one to 10 as well. Hit enter, re-rendered it, and then there was no shadow. And I was like, what is wrong with this? I clicked on the light. The shadow got turned off too. There's a little red dot on the shadow. I don't know what will happen with it, but it's really easy to fix. Re-render it. There's your final product. Press the play button. This is what it will look like after or before render. Right here. The rendering takes probably at least a good 10 minutes because there's 200 frames and there's a lot going on in every frame. So it will take you a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you have any questions or comments about the video, please leave them in the comment section. I will definitely reply. Try my best to help you out. Thanks for watching. Leaving a like is always appreciated, just so I know you guys liked the video, and have a good day.